wearing long hair, and I hate hair in sequins. It just gives
Oh,
me
it's the kiss of death. Yeah.
I fucking hate it. What kind of fucking what the fuck is going on here on this day?
Gotta talk about our book.
Do it. Welcome.
We should do ASMR.
You guys are the show. You guys are the show always.
We're doing it. We're taking the reins. Okay.
Do it. I just want to welcome everyone real quick and say hi. Thanks. I'm Evan from Booksmith, and I'm glad you all could join us here tonight. We're here with Trixie and Katya celebrating their new book, Trixie and Katya's Guide to Modern Womanhood. They obviously don't need any introduction from me, but I just wanted to say a few things. You're all muted, obviously, but please continue to show love in the chat, however you want. Please keep your videos off. You all have received a copy of the book with your ticket. But if you'd like to get a gift a copy to somebody, or you need extra copies for any reason, I'm going to drop the link here in the chat. I'm just going to get out of the way and let Trixie and Katya work their magic. Thank you guys so much for being here with us.
Thanks, Evan.
Thank you. Thank you everybody for coming and for checking out the book. And we've put out, I feel like between Netflix and our YouTube show, we've had like a lot of stuff come out during quarantine, but this is definitely like, because it took so long to make, this feels like the biggest deal.
Yes, it does, Bob. It really
Hit
does.
The music. It looks like you're literally about to go like, hit it.
Yeah.
Islands in the stream.
That is what we are. Don't know how to pee up into our butts, but we try to do it every day and fail. We got soft little teeny weenies.
Yep.
Mama, hello.
What have you been into? What's up with have you been shotgunning decaf once again?
I've definitely dehydrated because I went to pee and I sat down and it kind of burned a little bit. And it was orange. But I have been drinking a lot of Coke and a lot of La Croix or LaCroix. Anyways, long story short.
Long story short, hit it.
Yeah. I love being in this new studio. I have a new studio space and I love it so much. And Fina's here and
turn the camera around, Kyle.
I can't because I have the setup won't allow it, but you just have to take my word for it. Why don't I just describe it in detail over the next 20 minutes now?
Yeah, hit it.
Yeah. We got a wall right there with some really fun stuff. Yeah. And but it's great. And Fina arranged the stuff so it just looks, you get that inspiration, creative feeling.
Yeah. I remember that from about 2013.
Yeah. So, but anyways,
we've been in drag a lot this week. I have the next 2 days off of no drag, and
you've been in drag more than me. Ho, you're always in drag more than me. Trixie's the person that says, okay, so like, next week I'm taking a break, and then she's booked like 9 days out of 7.
Oh, mama, I just took a mini tour, a socially distant mini tour in August,
I know,
as well as a TV gig. And my mom called me and said, when are you coming to Wisconsin? I said, bitch, don't worry about it.
Yeah, Trixie, I'm taking August off. Mattel is fully booked and blessed.
Do you know why? Do you want to know why?
I know why.
Because we are independently employed, and far be it from me to ever say no to a job.
Because you're terrified of being poor.
And yes, absolutely.
Oh. Absolutely.
Have you been going? Welcome, everybody, to a lovely bookstore event.
You can.
Trixie and Katya's Guide to Modern Womanhood.
Courtney Act, I think, is the only drag race.
Oh, go ahead.
Courtney Act, I believe, is the only drag race to have actually ordered the book herself.
I know! I'm dead serious. You know how many people were like, so how do I get your book? I said, buy it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, buy the book.
I'm sending one tomorrow to Avi, who designed the cover. So that's legit. But like, other than that.
This is National Treasure. How do I get the book? I'm like, well, you go to the Lincoln Monument. And
it's literally, it's the easiest thing now more than ever. It's the easiest thing to do.
It is, and it's a very by the way, this story makes me think of you. Picture it, 2007. My roommate in college dormitory has just been expelled for hitting his girlfriend Claudia. I probably should have changed the name. I dim the lights ceremoniously and twist open an ice cool Zima. I remove a $40 patent leather pump from a box and slip it on my squared foot. This is before I got my foot done. I cue up Marilyn Manson's Tainted Love and writhe on the freckled commercial carpet until my evening ballet class. My relationship with heels has just begun.
That is my life.
That's you now.
People love
ask
it.
about, like, you went to beauty school. How come you let Katya write the hair chapter? I said, because that woman puts on wigs and sits at home with no makeup on. That's a relationship with hair I don't have.
It's a psychosexual relationship that needs to be explored. I don't know how to work a curling iron. I don't care about that stuff. But I do know how to embody a quality that is very alluring to myself.
I think so. Did you make that dress?
I did, yeah.
I really love it. I love that pattern.
I love it too. It's groovy.
Also, deceptively hard thing to do is to get the length right on those mini dresses, so it's not mom and it's not vagina exposed. You always get it like right.
Well, it's the Lady Bunny horizon. It's coochie cutting, but you have to you got to wear a panty if you want to do some movement.
Well, you know what Fina used to do for me? She would make a panty in the same fabric. So
That's
if I
fantastic.
do raise, it matches.
Or like if you've got like in this one, I would do like a dark purple panty or something.
Sure.
Something like complement the color.
Something I've always really liked about you is that if you have downtime, you like to make your own at least little meet and greets. You love it.
I just made this
Bianca and Roxy Andrews, like the only 3 drag queens who actually make their own clothes anymore.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go visit. I'm taking some fabric over to Bianca's house this weekend, and I'm gonna go have her show me how to make something for real. You know, like with finished, like really good edges. You know what I mean? How to like buy the book.
You guys are gonna be doing some edging. Cool.
Yeah. I would never touch her wiener. No, I wouldn't.
There's not any Drag Race girls that well, that's not true. There's some. You know what? I'm not afraid to say if people are hot, controversial yet brave.
Yeah. Who would you?
Never thought Vanjie was hot in real life. I'm like,
he is.
He doesn't seem like he's going to be hot, but he is.
Yeah, he's really attractive. When he came backstage to my show in LA last year, I was like, oh, I would fuck you.
Oh, and Sasha Bell could snap my trachea.
Yeah, I would fuck him too. I'd fuck him too. Yeah.
But you know, the rest of us, I mean, most
ghouls and goblins, mama. Ghouls and goblins.
Ghouls and goblins. Daywalkers.
Yeah. Milk and Pearl, I don't even like I know they're like hot objectively, but I don't go there. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like it's not a thing.
Chi-Chi.
Because yeah,
Chi-Chi's
again. Oh, and you know what the thing about Chi-Chi is? He's a dude.
Oh, Chi-Chi at the airport, you would think is like security.
Like he's actually trade. You know, that word gets thrown around a lot. Out of drag, he is a dude. Like he acts like a boy, like a straight boy. It's like really funny. Yeah, really Southern boy. It's funny. Yes. It's very funny.
I love her.
Yeah, she's great.
We have a lot of. I feel like we get so like wrapped up in our own shit. We have a lot of really talented, great drag queens that we know that we don't work with very often anymore. But that is something I kind of miss about doing group shows, like.
I want to do Work the World.
Girl, Work the World. I mean, unsolicited plug, Work the World, you guys, if you ever get a chance to go. It is wig snatching. Also, I just bought my ticket for Violet's Digital Follies, and I saw the trailer for it today, and I was like, yeah. It looks incredible. It looks incredible. Yeah. I mean, kidding. I'm sure like, it's literally flawless.
I mean, it's like, what? I'm actually excited to watch it. That's insane.
You know what's funny about her too? Everything she does is amazing, and all the opportunities she has at her fingertips are mind-blowing. But to her, she's so like, yeah, that was cool. I'm like, oh my God, you walked for Jeremy Scott, and then you toured with Dita, and she's like, yeah. She's like, cool.
I think that she's got her like, she's got her sights like, she's one of those people who has like a razor focused vision of like the top of the hill, and so like, and that's why she's looking down on us. Yeah, she's up there, and we're like, it's not that she doesn't appreciate stuff, but she's just so like a perfectionist. I don't know. Yeah.
Did you guys? Oh, Carrie Barnes says, "Did you guys hear about the drive-in drag? It starts tonight." Oh, that's cool. We actually, I mean, full disclosure, I think we had an opportunity to do that and we kind of declined. But
yeah, we did. We did.
But decline. It's a very cool idea.
Oh, it's happening right now?
I think it starts tonight. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. If I was like the 50-foot woman and I could pick somebody up like a car and then like I would do the drive-in, but
yeah, and Work the World at the drive-in is different than me and you with a ribbon dancer playing a guitar at the drive-in.
Yeah, or like reading from a book.
Yeah. Welcome to the drive-in, page 1.
Yeah, people are like, yeah, you know, do they honk if they don't like it or if they put their windshield wipers on or something? Or like,
my boyfriend was like, why don't you do it? I was like, because I'm going to be lip syncing to a Carrie Underwood song, writhing around on the hood of a Jeep Cherokee. Do you want that? I don't think anyone wants that.
I personally do. I do. Make it an F-150 and I'll throw in a few tip dollars.
There's a part in the book. I don't know if you caught that. I do have some subtle reads about you sprinkled.
Oh, subtle. Yeah. Very subtle. Subtle with a B. Yep.
There's a part where we talk about like what drag is or isn't. And I was like, think about drag without a wig. It would just be like a bald Bostonian man writhing around to it would go on in Russian or something.
Yeah, it would be a bald 30. Yeah, you did call me 35 though, which I appreciate.
Well, we wrote the book a long time ago.
And that, yeah, well.
And then I think I also said, I said something about going to the mental institution. And I was like, okay, some of us do.
That was a subtle read. I was like, is that a? Oh yeah, because I love, like I said before, I really enjoyed Trixie's audio section immensely. It really translates very well.
I will say, when I wrote this book, I don't feel bad saying it. You are probably smarter than me and definitely a better writer than me. And so when I went into that audio booth, I was like,
you were giving it. You were like, this is where it goes down.
Merle Street.
So
these are really fun, by the way. These little, I wish we could be in you guys' real bookstores, but it's a little more eclectic that people can be from everywhere.
I know. And I maybe this is the fifth, maybe the fourth or fifth one. I've had a good time every time.
I really have.
And when it's time to say goodbye, I kind of don't want to. Gotta get out.
I know, because last time I wanted to and you kept going.
I was just like, just another question. The sun is so hot, but I'm just going to do another question.
Also, I think I think that moderator was like, I think that's it. And I was like, click and left. And then I saw the chat be like, wow, Trixie really dipped.
You're like RuPaul at the finale, the digital finale, just laptop.
I said, nothing you say to me matters unless this Zoom call is live.
Unless the OnlyFans link is dropping in the chat.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, questions.
You really, I mean, we've done a few of these. You really are a good writer. You make me laugh. Really.
Thank you.
There was a section, I was listening to your audiobook section, and what the fuck was it? It was something about raccoons.
Raccoons?
No. It was about Meg Ryan cutting her hair and retreating from society. And I was like, this is exaggeration, but not that far.
Not that much. And especially not if I just like the absurdity of the media saying you're too fat.
Completely.
Meg Ryan is stick thin. Okay.
Especially since it would never happen to a man, literally only a woman.
Only.
In Hollywood, they're like, you can have a baby, but you better not gain weight.
Yeah. Okay. So on that topic, there is a secret Russian technique that maybe it's baby fake. You know how like stars like have a baby and then it's a surrogate, obviously, you know, they do the baby bump. I follow a bunch of Russian models and singers and stuff. These are stick thin, taut, flawless, bikinied women. And then 9 months pregnant, it's the same thing with a beach ball of skin. And then it goes back to that. No C-section scar, no tummy tuck scar, no nothing, no stretch marks. What the fuck is going on there?
What the fuck is going on here on this day?
I do
think sometimes they, like Iggy Azalea, she wants to keep her son's life she doesn't want to keep his life a secret, but she wants him to have privacy.
So I'm not talking about the baby. I don't give a fuck about the baby. I'm talking about the woman's body.
I don't know.
It's crazy. It's like, I mean, anyways, it's wild.
When
I have a baby, please.
I have to go. I'll be right back. Oh!
It's okay. I'll take it. Gotta get on with the Zoom. Trixie has just left the room. Will she return? I don't know, I don't care. Please admire my hair. Fina's right there. Sharon Tate.
Hi, everybody.
Perfect timing.
Oh, were you doing a number?
I did a number. I did a number. I just finished it. There's a little coda I'll tack on at the end.
Were you ever in choir or anything? Do you ever do any kind of singing?
No, but I sing in Russian when I'm doing my makeup. And I do falsetto.
Well, we found out on
I lip sync falsetto.
I know. We found out on Queens Who Like to Watch that when you lip sync, you do like
yeah.
For some reason, Katya told me "I Will Survive" is "Yarbutazhit," and I can't stop saying it.
Yeah,
it's the only words I know, and I'm like "Yarbutazhit." Yeah,
it means I will live. Really, ooh.
And that's a promise you can't keep.
Yeah, gotta stay here. Okay,
if you had to do karaoke, gun to your head.
Blue Bayou by Roy Orbison. It's a deep register, but I almost did it once. I almost did it famously once, but it was back way back when I was drinking, and I was like 2 drinks shy of karaoke. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I put my name in the hat, thinking, oh, by the time it rolls around, I'll be drunk enough. Wasn't drunk enough, so I didn't do it.
So you hid, yeah. They're like, "Is Brian here?" And you just see like a cloud, and you're gone.
Yeah. And I was like, it's a really low. His is like really low, and it's I guess I didn't know it was by Linda Ronstadt, or did she write the song, or is she? I don't know. Who cares?
Oh yes, Linda Ronstadt did a cover of it.
Oh, is it his song?
I think it's his song. Yeah. Oh, is that you? Work. I don't like karaoke, but like when I was in music school. I
hate karaoke.
Yeah. When I was in music school, all the voice majors would go to karaoke every week, and they would be like, "You guys, I'm not going to sing." Ha! Like, and it was like,
listen, I hate that.
Because if you're doing karaoke, I don't care if you are a good singer, be bad. Because that's the fun of it.
Sam Nellman did it once, and he trolls. Like he did like a Blondie song. They did it. Yeah.
Yes. We have a friend named Sam who does karaoke, and he does Heart of Glass. High register screaming.
Yeah.
But look, it never ends. He does the whole song. The
whole song from start. Yeah. Well, it was funny. There was a comedian. There's this comedian who does her name is Z-Way, and she does these incredible interviews on her Instagram Live with people, basically like grilling them about like black history and all this stuff. It's basically like race baiting white people. It's hysterical. And she's a comedian. She used to do like a song. She do a song 13 times in a row at a show, just over and over and over. That's and funny. Over. That, I mean, can you imagine?
Yes, it's funny. There's this queen from Chicago. I forget her name, but she, the Crazy in Love starts with like do, 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 do. Yeah. She has that on loop, and Beyonce walks in place and never does the number, and it's just 3 minutes of that.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And at first it's funny, and then it's really funny, and then it's weird, and then it's oh my god, I'm crying.
Well, but it also gets boring and annoying, and that's when that's like the beauty of it, because it's funny, but then it dips, and then you lose some people, but then you gain some people.
Yeah, well, that therein lies like the magic of. If you're not a good singer, there's a lot of karaoke options. You could do like
what could I do? Blue Bayou was not in my wheelhouse.
Rock Lobster, like it was a clam, just yelling.
Yeah, that's right. You could do Love Shack.
Milwaukee was fairly segregated, so at some of the gay bars, the karaoke would say no rap music. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to blow Milwaukee.
Is it that bad over there?
Yes, Milwaukee's one of those segregated cities in the United States. And one of the things they did in Milwaukee at some of the gay bars, I won't say which one, but they were called out for it, but it was a thing. On the nights where it was like drink ticket night, they would say like no hip hop, no rap because it attracts the wrong crowd.
No, that a DJ,
Sadly,
a
I don't
friend,
think is that uncommon.
a DJ. Yes, I was going to say a DJ from who used to do stuff in Boston. I mean, Boston is like probably the number 2 or number 1 segregated city in the world, in the country too. It's so racist, so segregated. That same shit would happen. Yeah, no hip hop can't. It's like so ridiculous.
And even at karaoke, they'd be like, no rap. It's like, why? Let people fucking rap.
You want to be Patsy Cline all night long?
Much less annoying than fucking singing.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this a dream? Yeah, I'm pretty good. So some of these questions that were submitted earlier were really lovely. But I want you to look at this. I made this.
Oh, it's looking good.
Isn't it great?
Yes, you wore it on Una the other day, right?
Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
It fits great. I don't know what you were talking about. You were saying it fit.
No, I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. I got a Dyson, another one for the studio, and it's a copper and it matches the suit. And I just felt so wonderful vacuuming the ground of the alley by the garage of my house.
Yeah. Dysons are great. I have that Pet Plus one. That thing picks up money.
Do you have with Pet Plus?
It's the Pet Plus Dyson. It'll pick up wig hair, soft safety pins, everything. Yeah.
Wow. My goal is to try to put it out there online in print that I would like to have them, do a sponsorship or something, work with them.
I would love that.
Because I wanted that $1,200 one. I don't know what it does.
It'd be a great commercial of you making a dress with a sequin fabric, and at the end you're in drag wearing the fabric, so picking up, because when you cut sequin fabric, it's not just sequins. They fly. They bounce.
They fly. You got to get up into the ceiling. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they get caught on everything. Same with glitter.
I don't. Yeah, the loose glitter. I don't do it anymore. No more. But there are very few products that I would actually really love to do an ad about. Dawn is one of them. Dawn dishwashing liquid, and then Dyson. Maybe another D product. I don't know. But yeah, there's I would die to do a Dyson.
Dawn, Dyson, and dyeing. That's your 3 things. By the way, those little ducklings covered in oil got endorsements.
Yeah.
Cover yourself in oil.
What about me?
Cover yourself in oil and put on a beak.
Do I have to drop myself in a BP oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico to get a goddamn Dawn sponsorship?
Yep.
Okay. All right, questions. Ooh. And we mounted the wig heads in the studio. So now they're on the Handy Dan came in.
Is a gift.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. So this is from Paula Torres. If there ever was a time that you thought you might hang up your wigs and heels for good, what made you come back and keep going? That's number 1.
I don't have a good story because I've never wanted to quit.
I did, but it's like an itch.
Yeah.
It's like an itch. It's the female itch. The feminine itch.
There is a lot of drag queens who really do quit, but there's even more drag queens who say they're quitting and then come back 6 months later.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I'll never put on the wig again.
You know Penetration?
Is she a constant quitter?
No, but she quit drag once because this is like an open story. It's not even tea. She was, I think someone touched her hair or something in drag during a number or hit her. And I think she hit them in the face.
Oh,
and
good
she
for
walked
her.
to the dressing room, took off her wig and left and didn't come back for a year. She was just
Holy shit.
And she was just like, it's not fun. It hasn't been fun for a long time, and I'll come back when it's fun.
It was the last straw. Right. Gotcha. How about this? Are there any recent trends that you've seen arise within the drag scene lately that appeal to or interest you?
Oh, I thought it was going to be the opposite.
Well, I was going to say, we could just flip it. What is I'm getting into, I like to get into trends late after people have forgotten them.
Same.
So I think I'll probably do nail gloves in 6 months.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready for a Von Dutch baseball cap, or a flare jean, something where what? Yeah. I love, to be honest, I get very inspired by, it's kind of different because the big old school queens sometimes make me be like, oh, I want to wear 3 million lashes and sequins and like, and sometimes the newest queens who wear almost like street clothes, I'm like, I want to do that. But it's
I'm gonna have no titties.
Yeah, I love like Juno Birch. I really love her. She inspires me a lot.
Yeah,
you inspire me once in a while, not to call you out, but like you wear really nice, clean, unclockable lace all the time, and I'm always like, ugh, I need to do that.
Oh, that's great. Well, this is a good one. It's just the lace thing is like, it's strange because I don't know if we talked about this before, but there was when laces were like really started to get like mass produced on all colors and types, and the white drag queens started to wear them. It was just this like open secret of, we had this 1/2 inch of brown window screen,
and no one mentioned it,
and nobody. I was like, it's not a lace front. I can see it. It's like that's supposed to be invisible, Mary.
Well, yeah, and Caucasian people at the time weren't wearing full wigs, so the wigs you get from beauty stores were, the lace was a color that was a little more like passable for deeper skin.
Yes, they're like made for darker skin. They're like absolutely made for it.
Even if you bought a blonde wig, you would have
it has brown lace.
Door.
Yeah. And the lace is really, I mean, even the quality is like a $40, $50, $60 anyways. But yeah,
cut to me and James Mansfield in Milwaukee stocking these beauty stores, because you'd have to go to certain neighborhoods that would have the biggest wig stores.
Yeah.
That would have like 3 selections of blonde wigs, maybe.
Yeah.
It'd be me and James Mansfield trying to buy the 2 they have in stock, and which one of us would get there first, because
it was, it's fast. The racial politics of wig making is really crazy.
It's the reverse of upscale cosmetics.
Yes, like I worked at it. So I had 3 like main customers at the wig shop. So like Black ladies who we know the tea. We're all on the level. There's like lifelong wig wearers. Everybody knows the deal. And then like white women, especially if they were going through a cancer treatment, bachelorettes or cancer treatment, I could say to a woman like, yeah, that wig's that's $350. They're like, okay. $30 wig. They have no idea, nothing. And one girl asked me, how do I put it on? And I was like, well, you take your hands.
You need a diving board.
And then how do you put it on? I mean, like
one leg at a time.
Figure it out. Like, oh, it's so insane. But but here's the thing though. There are wig companies that market to white women, and those prices 4, 5, 6 times what the actual quality deserves. Los
Angeles.
Oh my God.
That hair shop over on Melrose. The one I think Willem's taking me to it. I said, Mama,
I know.
This 22-inch straight bang platinum blonde 613 black girl, you got me fucked up. I'm not.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Hundreds of dollars for synthetic.
Hundreds of dollars. Yeah,
it's a $40 wig.
It's a $40 wig. It's a $40 wig, and sometimes it's a $30 wig.
If it's a synthetic plastic wig and it's less than like, I don't know what, 30 inches, that shit should not be more than $40. Even at this point, even if it's lace front.
Even if it's lace front, you can't charge over 100. Like it's like Vanity is the only one that can charge. Her prices are like, they're pretty high, but the quality is great and the lace is great and the thickness is there. The thickness is there. That's the thing. And you get the toppers and the haircut. Yeah. The
haircut is cut in a way that it has some lift at the roots, because in the cap of the head, there's not tons of weight.
Yeah. Oh. The illusion is shattered.
There's not tons of weight. I hate wearing big earrings.
You don't
I don't want to super glue it. Because I don't want it hurts.
No, I know. That's why I have these pierced ones. Lady. Are your ears pierced?
No.
Okay. She has the 3rd question. Okay. When you read your book for the first time, was it everything you thought it would be? Did it meet or surpass your expectations?
It was an affirming surprise that I was like, this is good.
I was like, I feel good about it.
Guess what I did?
What?
Something not good. I went and looked up reviews of the book. They are 99% positive, but there is a 1% of people who don't know anything about drag who are like, I thought drag queens would give me lots of good information, but some of this is just really confusing. They go on tangents about things that don't have anything to do with hair and makeup because they don't get that it's like part satire. So they're disappointed that this isn't like a beauty school manual.
Oh, they thought they were going to be a modern woman.
Yes, they're like, some of the stuff seems rude, or like the tangents seem not related. Like,
the
I was like,
tangents.
oh, no. Yeah, the tangents.
I'm Tawny Tangent.
I'm Tawny Tangent.
I'm Tawny Tangent
It's
from
me,
Tewksbury.
Tawny Tangent.
So, yeah, Tawny Tangent from Tewksbury can't stay on topic.
Yeah.
Anybody know
Don
that?
Davenport is eating a meatball sandwich right out in class. If you people don't know that in the chat, I don't know what to tell you.
All right. So Ashley Byers wants to know. For me, she has a question. Sit this way.
That guy from The Circle. Remember that guy Joey from The Circle who was like, she's blonde, he's my favorite. Remember that? No? Okay. Never mind.
I would fuck him.
Yeah, he was hot.
Yeah, he was hot. Where did you come up with your Maureen voice? Oh, this is fun. So it's Sharon Needles, actually. And it's like Anne Hannibal Lecter. And I don't know. I think there's something cancely going on with Sharon. I'm not too sure. But I had a vision of doing a gross, what's it called? Like a vanity piece. Something where it's like a self-indulgent like project that costs a lot of money and then not a lot of people are going to like it.
It's called a Drag Race Girl album.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait, all of my stuff. Like a short film called Maureen, where it's two very old cross-dressers, one in a CVS, one in a Walgreens, diapered, cathed, leaking. And they meet in the middle. They terrorize the people in the pharmacy, not on purpose, but then they wander into the middle of the street, meet, fall in love, and French kiss with very wet, viscous saliva.
This sort of came to fruition, didn't it, with that project with Detox?
Yeah, that was the voice, but that was like unintentional. Like, mother, I'm spotting again. That's the kind of voice. Yeah. It's kind of like a Norman Bates thing. It's like, I poo-pooed in my diaper. Nobody's here to check on me.
Yeah, like adult diaper stuff.
It's so gross.
It was funny to trickle down because that Sharon or Alaska started doing that voice. And then it was like, you would hear it kind of everywhere.
Well, by the time people started to do it, like parody it back at me, I was so sick of it. So
that's
like,
how I felt about Oh Honey.
I know, you hate that. I'm like,
people were like, why do you say Oh Honey so much? I'm like, I say it a tenth of the number of times as everyone else says it. I know. I never say it in real life. People are like, I'm so sick of that. I'm like, not my fault.
I know. That's the thing you don't realize. It's like, oh, fuck. And then, okay, there's a question for you. Okay, if Trixie could play one of her songs for her grandpa, which would it be and why?
That is really dark.
Is it? Oh, is it? I thought they meant me.
No, my grandpa died. She taught me how to play guitar. So thanks for going for that question, first of all. You fucking bitch. Anyway, which one of your dead relatives would you like to send dick pics to? Comment below. I fucking hate everybody here. I fucking hate. That's a good question. I would probably play Seen My Man because it's partially about my grandpa. It's about the first Christmas I went home. And the first, when you have a family member die, the first holiday without them is a little like.
So we're gonna go dark. Let's go dark.
My grandpa's house, like, because I was like, it's the first Christmas with no grandpa. But,
my paternal grandpa was the first dead body I saw, because I saw him die.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It was like a Sicilian, like a whole. I mean, we're not Sicilian, but we were all huddled around last moments. Nana's a wreck, and my brother is just we're not close with the guy, not too close. And my brother just can't take it. He's like. And I'm just like, we're all watching this like man, like the husk of a man, just like crazy.
I don't know if we've talked about it. It might be triggering, but seeing someone die, it is like so black and white. The moment where they're alive and not alive. Yeah, it's so weird. You see them disappear. It's so weird.
It becomes literally a person to like a mannequin, or it's wild.
Yeah. But you know what? Oh, by the way, you talked about getting canceled, and Monet said this incredible thing that I'm obsessed with now. If you stay canceled, you ain't got to get canceled. And I am obsessed with it.
That's great. And so, do either of you plan to have pets someday? What kind and what would you name them? I like that question.
I'd love to have another bird. I would. I love parakeets, but I'd love to have a
bird.
conure
What's a
or
bird?
like a
what?
A conure.
It's a type of bird.
It's like a small parrot, a parrotlet.
Now, would you do this and have it fly to you?
It would like live on my shoulder, maybe travel with me, that kind of lifestyle. I love birds.
Bird fan?
I love birds.
I've kissed a cockatoo.
That was the only thing when we did the animal episode of.
She didn't get it. She didn't get it.
Oh, a cockatoo. We did the animal episode of. There was no birds, and I was like,
oh,
36 beetles in my hair and no birds.
36 beetles in my hair and no birds. That's the next album title.
Birds are incredible. They're so smart. They can fly. They're great.
I like them. I like them from a distance. I would get for a cat. I would get a dog for sure. I would get like a Frenchie, like that size. Yeah, small, but you pick them up, but it's a little heavy. Can't hold them for too long. You know what I mean? And
you're a smoker, so for you, a dog's not that inconvenient because you step out a lot anyway.
I'd step out a lot, and
you do that power walk thing.
I love to do the beat. I got to work the beat because if I don't, I just do it in my house because I have a lot of I have no furniture anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Do you like furniture?
Yes, but I talk about it in the book. I don't like small rooms with too much furniture in them.
Yeah.
I like space. Like when you first move into a house and it's a little empty, that's how much shit I want in the house.
That's
I don't
what
want
my
extra
apartment
chairs
looks like
no one
right
sits in. Like, no.
Well, I have 2 chairs that belong to a set that are just sitting there like an interrogation, like literally like I'm hosting the CIA like interrogation squad. It's so bizarre. It's weird. But I would have a Frenchie and I'd name her like I don't know. I like it when they have like older people regular names like Melissa or something or like I don't know. Geraldine.
I loved. I mean, I had a dog named Tiffany, a Chihuahua named Jacob.
Jacob. Oh, that's great. Jacob the dog.
And lest we forget the bird named Birdie. Birdie.
And when she dies, bye, bird. Okay. Let's see. Next one. I went to Catholic school.
Any more about my dead family?
Yeah.
You want to skip to those?
Which dead relative would you like to piss on?
Which one of your dead boyfriends would you fuck today?
I went to Catholic school, and I believe Katya did as well. Yes, you're right. I'm wondering what her best or worst memory dealing with the nuns is. We didn't have nuns. We had, get this, 21 and 22-year-old Irish immigrants. I remember their names, Miss Dunley and Miss Sylvia Nee Murray. Miss Dunley was an angel, and Miss Nee Murray was a fucking cunt. And she used to say, I wouldn't do that if I were ye. But she was 22. So young. But for a second grader, that she seemed like,
How much, you talk about the thing a little bit in the book, but how much of the day was school and how much of it was like religious stuff?
Immaculate Conception was the great education. We only went to church on Wednesday mornings. It was not religious.
Oh, okay.
It was a Catholic school,
that
private
seems
Catholic
tame,
school.
Right?
Yeah, it wasn't fancy because my aunt was the principal. And but like the education, Mary, I learned the ABCs, the 1, 2, 3s, and the D's like better than anybody and quicker and faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had to do spelling contests, spelling bees, spelling backwards.
What?
Yeah. And they publicly humiliated you when you got it wrong.
Learn coding.
I remember I spelled cologne wrong, like COLOGNE.
Yeah.
And she said, no, wrong, and pointed at me. Yeah.
I was watching an episode of Roseanne recently, and DJ is in their son is in a spelling bee, and it's the last round, and they go, and they're like a poor family, right? So this is the part in the series where their electricity has just been turned off because they have like no money, and they're like, let's hope it's a word he knows, and they're like, DJ, your word is foreclosure, and the scene ends with the mom and dad like, because they're like, he'll know this, and I thought that was
bankruptcy.
Yeah.
That's so dark.
That show is so good.
Did you? But my dad went to when my dad went to Catholic school, the nuns would beat them with the rulers. That's yeah, absolutely. A lot of corporal punishment. How about this one? This is from Sheila Cunningham. If you could spend 24 hours in the body of an actual woman.
As opposed to who we are.
As opposed to, well, I guess for the sake of, how would you spend your day? And what is your favorite look you've ever worn?
I would spend a day in the body of Tiffany as the doll in The Bride of Chucky.
Oh.
Because you're small, you're sexy. You know.
I would spend the day in the body of Zoe Bell, who is she was the stunt woman for Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. Because I went or on Death Proof. I'm gonna get on that car.
Girl, that movie. I saw that in the movie theater. I had no idea when I saw it. It was a double feature of both.
Oh yeah, Grindhouse. Yeah.
And I had never seen somebody in the acting scenes and doing the stunts. And my mind was like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Also,
Did you know
movie goes from terrifying to like crying, laughing so seamlessly.
And then with such a punctuated, satisfying revenge thrust.
Yes, Kurt Russell, so creepy and then so funny to watch him go down.
Oh, I know. And it's so dark and so scary and terrifying and horrible. And then it's just like, oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah.
But you know what? Speaking of stunt doubles, I read in that article, like Eddie Murphy, when he was doing Norbit, was hardly ever there because he had such great body doubles.
Wow.
Like, isn't that crazy? Like, if you can't see his face, that's not him. Or
when I was at All Stars, Shangela would slide notes under my door to let me know if any iconic Black film was playing on BET. Because she would be like, you don't know any of these important Black movies. You need to get educated. And I remember one day I woke up to a note saying, Trixie, 4 p.m. tomorrow, Norbit is playing on BET. You need to watch it. Yes. And I watched Norbit.
Oh my God. Was Tandy Newton in Norbit? She sure was.
I love Eddie Murphy in Bowfinger.
Okay. I haven't seen that one. No.
Oh, that's one of those movies where it's not just jokey. He really plays multiple characters so differently.
Okay.
You kind of forget it's the same person.
Interesting. I'm a big fan of The Golden Child.
Oh, lit.
Love.
You should do it with Angina. You can play Eddie Murphy and Angina could play The Golden Child.
No, I want to play the girl who in the dream sequence is tied with toilet paper. Tied up. I want that for you. Will you come tie me up with toilet paper?
It's gonna be hard to find extra toilet paper in this economy, but
it's true. What's your favorite look you've ever worn, and what's your favorite look I've ever worn?
Wow.
So many tantalizing choices. Well, I'll go first. Mine is your read a book latex.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most successful things I've ever done.
It's incredible from top to bottom.
Equal literally. Parts like sexy and perfect and kind of funny and like double entendre.
Yeah, kind of funny. It's like super witty.
And that padding with latex with no seams, like it was a feat of padding to do that.
You looked like a fuck doll.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Mega fuck slut.
Mega fuck slut.
You look like a 42 pounds of pure silicone mega fuck slut hot pussy action.
Jennifer with the G, yes. That really was a good look. Also, when I toured Moving Parts, I had that pink bell-bottom jumpsuit that I wore for like 7. How many shows were in Moving Parts? Maybe 120, and I loved it every night. And it was a simple pink bell-bottom jumpsuit.
Oh, that's great.
It's comfortable, full coverage, showed off my waist.
Yeah.
What about you? Oh, I gotta pick yours. Your favorite.
Oh, yeah, pick mine, yeah.
You would think I'd say your latex look, but I'm gonna say I loved your season 7 finale look. That high-low cape with the chevron inside.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like that one too.
So weird and so cool.
I like that one. Yeah. Fun fact: when me and you and Kennedy were seated on those stools, which were so uncomfortable and precarious.
And Kennedy's in that troll doll hair.
Yeah. I was sweating so much under that cape because it was so heavy, and you can't see any of it. And I'm dripping, like I was dripping sweat. And like I saw Latrice on Family Feud. Mama, she's dripping, dripping. Yeah. And you can see it.
One time, we were at a tour and Bob was like, I'm sweating like a hooker in church or like Latrice Royale in a well air-conditioned room.
We both worked the cruise and we were late to the meet and greet because the both of us were backstage like, I mean, I'm like looking at her and looking at me like, what's my excuse? It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. She's a sweaty individual.
She's the sweaty mama. My favorite thing that you've worn is the red. And then my favorite thing that I've worn was I like the closing outfit for my solo show was like a dress jacket thing that I put a bunch of shit on and matching boots. And like you said, I wore it a million times until I had to like, till the boots broke. But I loved it every time. It looks so cool.
Yeah. I mean, with outfits, it's like,
and I made it,
makes
so
me feel
like,
confident and it's remotely comfortable.
Yeah.
Like I'm here for that. Especially if it's a one piece thing, like a jumpsuit where I know I can get full body coverage and like it's one piece. I'm like fierce.
Yeah. Yes.
Any outfits you regret?
Are you kidding? Yes, like a million.
Yeah.
We watched season 7 recently, and that was I didn't like that.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
I thought it was going to be so fun, and it turned out to be not that fun.
It was kind of for a secret project, but we watched season 7.
Yeah.
On my YouTube channel, I did the recap of my season 7 looks, and I was just like, my 2020 eyes seeing my 2015 looks. I was like, I really wore a Chinese gown with takeout, a fan, a fortune cookie, and rice on my head, and I went like this.
Yeah. Well, just
but then the world
reason to cancel you.
I love that dress. It's so kimchi. And I was like, that dress is Chinese and Kim is Korean. So
yeah. Also like
I remember when Kim got on Drag Race, everybody was like, she's fierce. She's like a cross between Angina and Manila. And we were like,
so the only 2 Asian people you've ever seen.
Yes. Yes. It's alarming. Do you remember what I didn't like about getting suddenly TV famous? I didn't realize how, like, when you're a new drag queen, remember everyone thought you were just like, she's another
Willem. Yep.
What?
Well, because it's like, that's how it works. I don't know. She's like, they're trying to mentally make sense of they're visually categorize you. And it's like, she's like this, but that. She's like this, but that.
Yeah, it's like when people thought I was like, it's Dakota Fanning.
She's just another Courtney Act. Yeah. She's just another Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Right. Now everyone's with All Stars going on, everyone's like, Blair, you're so Trixie, and she's annoyed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, people don't know who Sharon Stone
Blair will
is
text
anymore.
me like, are we the same? And I'm like, we are. Blair will comment on my pictures like, love my twin. She does it.
I love that.
She loves it.
I love that. Okay. Oh, what was the most challenging aspect of filming for WoW and I like to watch from home? How much time do you have?
Girl.
How much time do you have? And how much volume are you willing to turn down on this thing as I scream bloody fucking murder into this microphone?
I'm pretty tech savvy, and I found that process a struggle. So for Mr. Burns over here.
Mr. Burns, and this was quarantine, I had a guest in my home to help me. If I didn't have that person there, my friend Andrew, it never would have happened.
Yeah.
It would not. I would have closed the laptop and never.
It was hard. It was really hard.
Netflix was hard. I had to.
I did this TV show called, there's this new TV show I'm on, the ad came out today. I'm on this new TV show called Celebrity Call Center, where people call in and it's celebrities remotely on a Zoom chat and we answer like your life quandaries.
You're kidding.
Yes, it's cool. And I got to record it.
That sounds so great.
They sent me a suitcase with basically some cameras and an iPad mounted inside. And all I had to do was open it and push record.
Open it and turn it on.
It was like, it was amazing. But like, I'm not gonna lie, for Netflix, we're talking like 10 people on a call being like, can you move that crumpet 2 inches left? Like it was.
Honey, and this bitch lives in a fucking pink house. I got gray and green, dusty and musty. And I had curtains, throws, pillows, tea sets, food with no table to put it on. 2 phones, three. It was like, oh my God.
You want to make more money?
Much. Yeah.
Where's
eat a crumpet. Yeah. It was challenging, and also the energy wasn't there because we're like not in the same room.
I'm glad we got to do it, but to be very transparent with you guys, if you guys have watched all the and then you watch us on remote Queen Who Likes to Watch or Trixie and Katya Save the World, it's just not the same.
Trixie and Katya Save the World is boring. It's just boring. I mean, it's fun.
It's just not the same.
It's fine, but it's just not. It's fine. It's not fun. Let's say.
Whereas when we're in the room together in the basement with Pete and Fina and stuff, it's everything.
That's fun. Yeah.
I'm trying not to laugh like every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Versus like the amount of energy you have to expel to scream at a camera is like
it's tough. It's tough.
When I'm doing my YouTube videos, like I have to be in the right mood. Otherwise I'm in here by myself and I'm like,
well, if you're by yourself, you never like when I was filming YouTube stuff, I'd have Avi would be, it's like energy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so
yeah.
that's the.
Well, do you remember when we would do like anything on TV? They'd be like, you know, just take it again. And like,
can you do that with a little more perk?
Right.
Yeah, and then they slide a little glass table over with cocaine on it.
Do you remember Mish? Do you remember our interview where sometimes be like, start again?
Yeah.
Or she'd be like, just saying, you just sound like you're in a pissy mood. And I don't want that to come off on camera. So just wipe it, start again.
Yeah, or like, that's great. Just say it like you care.
Yes, totally. What about that time on All Stars 3? I think it was Kennedy. And if she was like, today we're doing best drag squirrel. What? And then she goes, just have someone else do it. And they kept it in the episode. She was just like, just have someone else do it.
Well, I think that's part of the reason why, like, I like watching my confessionals. I'm like, it's every event, like walking into the workroom is a life or death thing with me. It's like, we're walking in the workroom and it's like all this like high drama because I'm just trying to be like, I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that anymore. Like if I had to do talking head on Drag Race, I'd be like, just watch. I don't know.
I love not having to compete on Drag Race.
No.
I love it.
The only thing I want to compete for now is like, I don't know, good plot in the cemetery.
Yeah, competitive rent, you know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, well, we're almost done.
Yeah.
Wait, so you guys, if anybody believes in a God or whatever, pray that we get on the New York Times bestseller list. I hope that's not like a jinxing thing, but.
Well, you know, in Hollywood, you're not supposed to say you want things, but whatever, we're drag queens, we're allowed to say it.
Yeah, I want it. I want it to happen.
I want it.
But I also know that it won't happen. Like, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't mean that we're bad or the book sucks. It just means that the world is not fair.
The stores are very, like, I've been getting a lot of tweets being like, I went to my bookstore and they were sold out. So it is selling out a lot.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
What did Fina say? What did that little bitch say?
She said, shut the fuck up. It's just white people problems, you stupid, ungrateful bitch. That's what she just said to me. And she's right.
T.
Yeah. T, mama. T. T.
By the way, a lot of people in the chat, I just want to thank everybody because a lot of people bought
6 copies. Look at this.
Yes. And then a lot of people bought this and the audio.
Because Mary, both of them are up there in the Amazon list. We don't know about these lists. Could be Russian hacking. Yeah. 5 copies, 6 copies, 7.
I really
One person bought a pallet, like a
By the way, I got another book. Did you get 2 boxes of books?
I got another box.
I did too. I don't know who to give them. Dang dog!
I'm throwing them like frisbees out up in West Hollywood. You just like open your mouth, catch them like a dog. Yeah. Well.
But I mean, Evan just posted in the chat, you guys. It's a great gift. It's only $26. Get it for somebody in your life who likes Trixie and Katya. And by the way, very unintimidating read.
Oh, it's a beach read.
If you're somebody who spends a lot of time on the toilet, you'll get through it in 2 days.
Hold on. It's a beach read.
Yes. By the way, it's great for when you're tanning and you have your hole completely puckered out to the sun.
Yes. Did you see that clip of that man? Is this not even plugged in? No, it is. Did you see the clip of the man wading in the water in Florida with the stingrays and he's red, like?
Yes, so red. Like so sunburned.
But with the beautiful music.
He has the beautiful music and he is like a beast.
Gonna die. Like he's
purple.
going to die.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to die.
It's pretty crazy.
I think he's probably edited, yeah. But yeah, you guys really turned out for the book and the audiobook, and that's really wonderful.
Yeah, we hope to do more in the future. Like, we loved this process so much. By the time we finished, we were like, we want to do more. So hopefully someday we'll get to do more. There's more subjects to cover.
Yeah. We didn't talk about church or wildfires or anything like that. So
Lunchables, everything.
Yeah. Snack. Yeah. No mayo or mustard on the sandwich. That's a sacrifice I'm not willing to make.
A sacrifice? Shut the fuck up.
Gotta get out of this Zoom.
Yeah, I guess it's time to
go. Yeah. Can I do a number really quick?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
You play music? Oh, no.
Is it? Oh no, I can't. I don't have my music set up. I can't do a number, but it was a nice thought. Maybe I could play a little outro. Can we do the theme? You got one? Okay.
100 people in a room. Maybe there is right now. And 99 don't believe in you. But all you need is just for one person. 100 people.
So good, right?
That's so good. In the room,
Adam Joseph.
There can be 100 people in the room, and 99 don't believe in you.
Adam Joseph. Leave it to gay people to take
I love that.
a mundane passing moment and turn it into like
a cultural reset.
Yes, I love that Wendy Williams gif of music playing and she's like, it's so good. It's so good. It really is good.
All right, well, I'm gonna go base this turkey. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a number when maybe Instagram live after the show. Is Drag Race on? I don't.
Let's jump on the Instagram live for a moment.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Do you guys want to meet us on the Instagram live real quick?
Love that. Okay, right. Thank you guys so much, and thank you, Evan,
for doing this for us.
Thank you so much. You're a doll. Yeah, and thank you guys so much for buying multiple copies of the book.
Yes.
Well, if you get one wet.
They're removing the Harry Potter books from the shelf and replacing them, and they're just writing numbers 1 through 7 on their copies.
It's all the same.
Yes.
Don't get it wet. I went in the pool with it, and it is ruined. So just to confirm, it is not waterproof. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
In the room.